Hey everyone, how's it going? It is SirGrammar here on Guac Army again, today with a commentary on why I think story in video games in general is a lot more important than what people give it credit for. So where I wanted to start was the biggest point and why I think story is probably the most important aspect of a game is you can have a game with really awesome gameplay, but if the story's awful, I probably won't even play it. Because if I don't care about what I'm doing in a game, I'm just not going to care about the game as a whole. Like, for me, it's that simple. That's how I get it. A lot of people don't see it that way. They can buy a multiplayer game, kind of like Call of Duty on this channel, you would see, and just not play the story at all, which I think that's fine if that's how you like to play, but that's not how I do it. For me, RPGs like Knights of the Old Republic, World of Warcraft, Elder Scrolls, just RPGs like that are very heavily story focused with gameplay still very much there. Like, if a game is awful gameplay, I still probably won't play it, because that's another, like, you need to have good gameplay to have a game. But story is a huge priority for me. And if you, like I said earlier, if you don't care, you're just not gonna focus, because games are becoming more and more like other media forms such as movies or books, where they're telling fully fledged stories, not like the way they were 20-30 years ago, where they were just like all platformers or all just like those arcade games. Now they're becoming more games like, as you see, the Order 1886, even though a lot of people didn't like that game, including myself. It looks very cinematic, and it shows that we can start making games more like that, because it's graphics. Let me tell you, those graphics are absolutely 10 out of 10. Awesome. So if you're able to find that balance of gameplay and story with me, you win me over. It's that simple. That's why I think of World of Warcraft as my favorite game. It has that amazing balance of story and gameplay, and because you're involved in the world, because you care about the world. If you load into WoW knowing nothing about the story and not caring about the story, you're just gonna be like, I don't get it. I don't get it. What is this? This is stupid. And then you quit. That's not how I like to approach games. That's really not how I like to approach them. I like to stick with them, see how their story fleshes out, and if I'm involved with their story, oh, I'm involved with their story. That's why another one of my favorite games is BioShock, especially BioShock Infinite. That story got me really into it, and all those books you see in games, like those collectible notes that you just kind of glance over, I look for those. I'm that guy. Like Elder Scrolls books, I have just about every single book in all of my houses. It's just so enriching reading that someone put all this effort into making the story as fleshed out as it is. And if you're wondering how I think of Skyrim on gameplay, it's not the best, not the worst. So I made this just to say, if you're someone who likes story doesn't matter in games, I hope I could change your mind a bit and make you see that maybe what you're doing still does matter in a game, and that maybe you'll see the other way, and hopefully games in the future will still be more fully fledged out in their stories to become full arcs and stuff. Yeah, that's how I just want to make this really quick. That's it. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And with that, I'm out.